Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
Hola. What?
This is Ian, and this is Jeff coming to you from the third day of NADA 2023, the day that people are sleeping and recovering. And but of course, we're here, but Ian here was here early. I just got here. We have here our good friend Dana Nussbaum from Cherokee Media Remarketing and the company that takes over the world of events. Thank you for joining us. And
yeah, thank you for having me.
we appreciate you having here. You guys have always been a big supporter of the AutoHub show, which we appreciate.
You're welcome. You guys have been a huge supporter of our media and our events, and we appreciate you.
Oh, shucks. Thank you. How's it been going? What are you guys finding is the best uptake for you here?
We have a couple of things that we have found some incredible success with. One of our favorite events is Canada's Used Car Week, which is coming up in June, right in your neck of the woods.
Yep.
That's a great little show. It has a perfect blend of vendors and dealers, about 50-50, so that's been a huge success for us. But the next upcoming event we have is Auto Intel Summit. It's growing. It's our little baby event. It's only been in existence for about 5 years, so it's still in its infancy, but it's growing leaps and bounds. So.
And that's what, Atlanta or something?
That's Raleigh. It's in our backyard.
I apologize. How dare I be so droll as to think everything in the South is one place? So,
So when you come up with new events, I mean, what was the reason? Why did you come up with that event? Maybe it spikes too.
There is a new part of this event. So Auto Intel Summit, Bill Zadites wanted to highlight some of the technology and the new platforms and the digitization of the automotive industry. So this event really highlights that aspect. However, we did add the National Remarketing Conference Spring Summit on to the Automotive Intelligence Summit. So that will be a part of AIS this year as well.
Mm-hmm. So is there going to be, I'm assuming, a shortened form of that?
No, it's going to be the two events running concurrently, so they'll both be going at the same time. The Spring Summit, we found that there's so much information coming out in the fall, and then we go through tax season, and it's past, kind of the other end of tax season, so there's new data, there's new information, there's new projections for 2023, so we wanted to bring that information into this summit as well.
Yep, thanks for that. I was just curious.
So I have a suggestion for a new event.
Yes, I'm all ears.
It is the Western Continental Week Summit. So all us fine people from Canada can get somewhere a little bit close to us. Us folks out in Vancouver, it's a 4-hour flight. It's almost the same flight time from us to Toronto as it is to here. It's just the connections suck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're on the East Coast, and it's hard for us at Used Car Week and some of the Vegas events that, the time change is brutal.
Yeah. Really?
Yes, I just turned 40 this year. The time change is now brutal. Once you hit that 40-year mark.
Hey, wait till you hit 41 like me. I got to tell you something. Yeah. And so you're here. Joe Overby's here.
Joe is here. Jessica Johnson is here, our publisher. Steve Leslie, one of our publishers, they're here. So we are, and Amanda Dunlap, our EVP of Marketing and Events.
I thought I saw her walking around actually. I went, nah, can't be. That's great. What's your personal number one take from this show today or yesterday?
This show is, I just mentioned that I love almost just standing in the main aisles and you see everybody from the automotive industry. It's such a big industry. It's vast. There's tons of new companies popping up all over, but it's almost like you see the same people, and I love it. So we're just a huge automotive family, and we all travel around the country together and network with each other, and it's been amazing.
I think we need to get like a great big series of buses. The automotive family, so that's great. Well, we've been talking about starting our own little auto hub. We don't want to become some big thing like it's all about the Ian. That plane over there looks really nice. That would look really good with we could have a 1X on the back, instead of a 10X.
Yeah.
Ian.
When you're looking for event, not only event vendors, but from people attending your events, what are the biggest takeaways that they tell you, before and after the event, and why should people come to the event?
One of the main things that Bill and Joe and Nick Zulovich, what they look for in the speakers, the presenters, the panelists, they really do want the brightest, the people with the most forward thinking, that have the information, they've studied the data, they know the trends, they know the hot topics, and they can tell that to the industry in a way that we all understand. So
Right.
that's really some of the key points that they look at for their presenters.
And then what do you see as the trends? I mean, there's been a lot, obviously, at the show this weekend around AI technology and about predictive analytics. And obviously, an integration as technology becomes, I guess, more centralized. What are you seeing on the used car side and in your events? What are you seeing there?
That is a great question. I do work with a few companies that handle AI. And one of the things that we've been talking about is AI has been a trendy term and it's been kind of a hot topic for years, but it hasn't really, we haven't seen it. It's more just like platforms. It's been a platform or software that have acted like AI, and we kind of feel like AI is here now. We're seeing it. It's actually happening. But I work with a lot of marketing companies as well, and the digital transformation has just been incredible. So there's a lot of awesome things coming out of technology, and we're going to find out all about them at Automotive Summit. So I'm looking forward to that.
So it's kind of like flying cars. It's arrived, though, as opposed to
It's here.
seem
Yeah,
to be
Back
announced.
to the Future is now here.
Did you see the booth with the robots?
I did stop in and see them, and I asked them, I was like, what's your robot doing? And she said, he's advertising for us. And I was like, well, he's doing a great job, because I stopped and I asked.
Well, here's a test to see if you're a fan. I call the robot Sheldon.
Yes.
An homage to one of my favorite characters, Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you very much. One thing I just wanted to tell you that AI is here. I'm not a real boy. No, just kidding. But thank you so much. We really appreciate the drop. I appreciate the friendship of the entire team there too. So thank you.
Thank you, guys. We are huge fans. I just wanted to let you guys know we are huge fans.
If I could let go of the mic, I'd give you a big hug.
Oh, thank you. Here, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. Yay.
Yay.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.